India was starting with, we had modems of 9.6 kbps. Now we talk in terms of gigabits.
How do you see its role evolving in the era of 5G or AI or maybe digital transformation?
Naturally, telecom is a very dynamically evolving space where new technologies are coming in, day out. The institute that I head is one of the oldest institute in India.
What leadership principles guide your decisions and direction at BRBRITT?
I head the complete training vertical for that matter.
Hello, this is Dr. Gauri Gaur and you're watching Corporate Citizen Conversations. In today's episode, we are joined by a remarkable leader, Dr. Manish Shukla, Chief General Manager at BSNL and Head of BRBRAITT, Jabalpur. Sir is a distinguished Indian Engineering Services Officer, a respected trainer and a visionary in the telecom sector. Dr. Shukla brings over 30 years of experience in shaping India's digital and telecom journey. From championing broadband-driven social transformation to leading global training initiatives, his journey is rich with purpose and impact. So without further ado, let's begin a real conversation on leadership, innovation, and telecom excellence. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
I'm very delightful to have you here today.
Thank you, ma'am.
Let us start with our first question.
Yeah.
I was going through your profile and thought of knowing more about it. So I would raise a question. Could you briefly let us know about your journey in the telecom sector and what led you to reach up to this position, sir?
Well, ma'am, I am from the Indian Engineering Services, which are selected from the UPSC, and I'm from 1990 batch. And for around 32 years plus, I have been in Government of India service in different domains, both in India and abroad, and have seen all the facets of the different roles of telecommunication and community development through telecommunications. So it has been a long, tiring journey, but yeah, great to gone through all that what we have done.
Great, sir. Wonderful. So what were exactly those key milestones or the turning points in your entire journey, sir? You can also talk about your leadership philosophy here.
As you're aware, telecom may be whatever the mobile services or the internet services, they are the backhaul, they are the backbone on which all other operations run. Imagine a world where maybe internet goes out for 1 hour and then see the chaos which happens. So early in my career, I happened to when India was starting with, we had modems of 9.6 kbps. Now we talk in terms of gigabits. And when we were setting up networks for Indian Railways, that was a point where all the passenger reservation systems were being put in, where we now see IRCTC and others. When core banking of State Bank of India was being rolled out, which is now a very normal feature that we see in UPI today. But those were the key projects which we handled very earlier in our careers. And we are very proud of the nation building that we did at those times. So I think these two were the main drivers where we could contribute something worthwhile to our nation's national building part.
So
thank you.
It's really great to know about the entire journey. So if I ask you that BRBRAITT has a strong legacy in telecom training, so how do you see its role evolving in the era of 5G or AI or maybe digital transformation?
Yeah. The institute that I head is one of the oldest institute in India for telecommunication. It was set up during British times, so 1942 it was set up, and it was a strategic resource. So it is placed it's in cantonment area still, for that matter, and it evolved whosoever is trained in India and posted anywhere in telecom, could it be the government sector or could it be the private sector, all of them have, on one point or other in their careers, have taken training at Jabalpur in the same center which I had. Apart from that, that center propagated its wings, spread its wings, and all over the nation now there are around 11 centers which report to the head office, which I have, which I control. But naturally, telecom is a very dynamically evolving space where new technologies are coming in, day out, and we need to keep ourselves abreast with all the changes that are happening. So, may it be the 5G rollouts, may it be the AI-based applications for CRMs, for billings, for the customer interfaces, everything is now being amalgamated in this institute that we have. Honorable Minister is very keen for having an integrated place where all telecom operators, OEMs, get a space to share their domain knowledge and expertise in a common place. And shortly we are going to start one institute at Jabalpur in the same campus of BRBRITT, where all the industry OEMs, may it be Nokia, Ericsson, Cisco, they all will put their labs, and all the telcos, VI, Vodafone India, of course BSNL, Reliance Jio, Airtel, they all will be putting in their resources so that we have a common platform where we learn from each other and help to gain more knowledge which each one of us has, maybe in the field of AI, ML, or maybe in the field of the new technologies, the 6G things. It is governed by the Department of Telecom. So they are going to set it up. So that is the new paradigm which we are trying to envisage and roll out.
That's really wonderful, sir. Yeah, I would request you to just add some more details with respect to the pedagogy which you're using. Because typically in telecom sector, which we usually call nowadays at interdisciplinary, it is everywhere. So what exactly the pedagogy and the content is required to meet the needs of these emerging technologies?
Well, everything is now application-based things which are going to happen. May it be for the community development, may it be for a sector specific, may it be agriculture, healthcare, education, wherever we wish to put in. All these buckets, all these trains, they will run on the track which telecom provides. It is very imperative and very important today what we see that a very big focus is there on digital India push, and we are trying to put in around 6 lakh gram panchayats are being lit up as with all the services and all the speed which even major cities have. And on these information highways would run all the legacy services which were earlier there, may it be the public distribution system, the banking, the passports, Aadhaar, agriculture extensions, renewable energy, automobile, community development services, all will be bundled together and pushed through this whole highway right up to the grassroots level. So it is a big time which we are going to see in the next 2-3 years to come.
It's really wonderful to know, sir. Yeah. And I could also request you to explain, because we have heard a lot about Atmanirbhar Bharat and Skill India is somewhere the vision of our dear Prime Minister and the country's vision. So could you please let us know that how do these kind of public sector institutions, typically into training, are supporting Atmanirbhar Bharat and skilling India's youth?
Right. As far as our institute is concerned, and BSNL is concerned, we are tying up with, as I speak, we are tying up with ministries of central ministries and state ministries and state skill development missions, whereby we are trying to partner with them regarding all the schemes, regarding all the sectors. There are around 34 sector skill councils which are there, and through the National Skill Development Council. And they've got a very fixed curriculum as far as NSQF governed courses are concerned. So we are trying to channelize all those courses through the BSNL training network in first phase. And in the second phase, we are trying to roll it out right up to village level where our exchanges are there. So we intend to convert them into small training setups whereby any extension services, maybe we can call it, not necessarily with telecom alone. It could be things from automobile sector, maybe renewable energy. We can start it right up to the grassroots level where the actual beneficiaries lies. They need not come to even tier 3 cities or tier 2 or tier 1 cities. We will be reaching out to them through Ministry of Skill Development programs, Ministry of Minorities, Ministry of MSME. We are tying up with all, and they are funding up as a common channel for us to make this outreach right up to Gram Panchayat levels. So that is what we are trying to do for skill development.
Okay. So here I would like to know about Dr. Shukla's vision. So whatever we have discussed so far was very much into the policies and the kind of professional. So what leadership principles guide your decisions and direction at BRBRITT?
Well, it's not only one institute that I had. I had the complete training vertical for that matter. And for all my all my people out there are my teammates. And what I believe basically is to empower them to take decisions. I'm their, in terms of a sports analogy, I'm their goalkeeper. I would not allow any goals to happen. I make them the forwards, make them the flank bearers, and the torch bearers who would run the show for me. And I empower them to take whatever call that they intend to do. Whatever I could not, when I was growing up in career, whatever I missed out, I try to fill in those gaps for them. And I see wonderful results when I repose the faith in them and they come back to me with great results and great achievements.
Wonderful, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
So if there was one message you'd like to give you to the young professionals entering the telecom and the ICT domain, so what it should be?
Well, India is poised with the digital push that Honorable Prime Minister is giving to digitalize all the transactions at all levels, may it be from banking to the Aadhaar-based services. The penetration is very deep. This is a very big push which is coming. The second part is all these services which were earlier limited to tier 1, tier 2 cities are now percolating down right up to Gram Panchayat and village levels. So a whole lot of opportunities lies for not only employment in these fields, but for providing entrepreneurship solutions and management solutions for all the big challenges, because now the outreach is going to very remote areas with the best quality of service which is possible. So the responsibilities matrices are now, the benchmarks are pretty high. And I think the youngsters today have those, like Balaji itself is giving such holistic, rounded up personalities that they would definitely come up to the challenges. They could perceive what changes are required, what knowledge gaps are there, and based on the skill set that they gain at such good institutions like Balaji, they would definitely fill in those knowledge gaps for the country and make our country even prouder. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. And it was really a wonderful session. It really gave us a lot many information about the telecom industry. That's all for today's episode. Thank you so much for joining us, Dr. Shukla, and for sharing such valuable insights from your journey. To all our viewers, thank you for watching Corporate Citizen Conversations. If you found today's session inspiring, don't forget to like, share, and comment on this video. And of course, subscribe to the channel Corporate Citizen Conversations for more impactful stories from India's most respected leaders. Until next time, take care and keep learning.